In this video, we're going to talk about multi-camera virtual projection with Christie Digital. All right, Chris, good to see you again.
Good to see you. Thank you.
So we always kind of check in each year, and last year you had the virtual projection set up.
Yeah.
What have you figured out now?
So this is kind of the next step in the demonstration. This year we have finalized the insertion of the virtual scene for you. So it's not just showing the green. We actually partnered with Vizrt, and thank you to WePlay Studios for that. They did the engineering for the booth this year to show what it could look like final pixel. And so as you'll see in the B-roll that we'll show, we have in a red digital camera right here, two captures so that it gets the chroma green, and also you'll see the final pixel that it is capturing because of the phantom track technology that is in that camera. We're at the carbon black booth this year. It's NAB 2026, and they supplied the screens and of course the booth. And the reaction this year has been amazing.
That's awesome.
There's been a lot of, I thought this wasn't possible.
But are we also tracking two cameras?
Yeah, so we have Vizrt, I'm sorry, this is taking the tracking data from both Stipe and Zeiss. And so we have two tracking systems to show that this is really an agnostic workflow. We can partner with whoever you'd like to, you're used to and you're familiar with in the virtual production pipeline. So any tool can apply to this projection system. So the Christie Sapphires are a multi-use machine, and it can really, just anyone who wants to use it, it can replace the LED. If you think of it that way, then that's how you think.
And the difference this year, you kind of figured out the pipeline more, but also now it's multi-camera. So if we switch, you could have different angles of the studio.
That's right. You can feed this right into a switcher. It could be a broadcast switcher that's receiving these feeds, and you can switch just like you would in any other studio environment. It's really exciting. It's just now you can focus to the wall. You don't have to worry about Moiré, and the color is better. Instead of just RGB, you get RGB++. Because these are RGB hybrid machines, and so your color pipeline is going to be excellent. You don't have to worry about the lobstery red foreground, right, when you color balance to the wall. And so it's solving a lot of problems for virtual production, and we're proud of it.
Yeah, that's an awesome setup. And then behind, so we have the projectors behind here. I know there's two stacked, but you don't need two.
You don't need two. You can do it with one. It all depends on the gain of the screen. And so it's a relationship between the material and the projector. And so if you have a night scene, you might want a really dark screen. And if you're doing car process, you're going to want a really bright screen because you have to shoot through the tinted windows, right? You need that extra brightness. And so luckily, screens can come in all different variables for screen gain, from 0.1 to even above 1. And so you have options to be flexible.
Yeah. If you were kind of setting this up in a studio and so you have this like rear projection, how much space do you need?
That's a great question. It doesn't have to be rear projection. You can be front projection. And so in really small environments where you don't have that space, you can just hang it in the air. And that's what Paramount decided to do because they wanted to build a huge set for their CBS shows. I believe it's going to be Matlock, NCIS, and now Sheriff's Country that are all going to be shooting using this methodology.
Rear projection.
All front projection and car process.
Virtual projection.
Virtual projection. Exactly. But here, I mean, you can have ultra short throw lenses, so that's like right next to the wall, right? Or in my opinion, the 0.7s is really, or 0.9s is the sweet spot because there's less glass involved. With the ultra short throws, you're going to lose a little bit of light coming through all that glass.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming, man. It's always good to see you.
Yeah, likewise.
Thanks.